Bahu, what are you cooking?
Manji, you are standing right in front of me. Can't you see I'm making pasta?
Of course I can see it. That's why I'm asking. In our days, breakfast meant parathas in desi ghee, porridge or aloo puri. And now, this English flour.
Mom, those oily, spicy days are gone. Everyone eats this for breakfast now.
But I want parathas made in pure ghee for breakfast.
Then make yourself, Mom, because me and my husband are going to eat this only.
Mom, Nina, will you two stop fighting over breakfast? I'm getting late for the shop.
See, son, I speak for your good. But this daughter-in-law only knows how to taunt.
As if your mom never taunted anyone. Why must she drag in our times in every talk?
Oh God. Every day before office, it's like a courtroom scene here. What is this?
Okay, forget all this now and eat breakfast. I made pasta for you today.
I don't want breakfast now. Just listening to you two fills my stomach. Ramesh leaves for the shop without breakfast. In the evening, he returns home exhausted and is just about to remove his shoes. But suddenly, the mother-in-law and daughter-in-law start arguing again.
Look, son, I don't usually complain, but your wife has become so stubborn lately. I just said the veggie has slightly less salt, and she snapped, saying I'll get a heart attack if I eat more salt.
Then tell me, is it necessary to criticize everything that I cook? Can't she just eat without any comment?
Mom, Nina, at least let me breathe first. You both are going to crush me between a rolling pin and floor one day.
Son, if your wife keeps raising her voice like this, elders will obviously say something.
Oh, and if elders speak, we're just supposed to sit and listen, as if we were born mute.
Enough. That's it. Mom, please go to your room. Nina, make me a cup of tea and without any taunts. Or I'll go have tea at a hotel instead. Both of them go silent for a moment. The daughter-in-law mumbles and walks back to the kitchen, while the mother-in-law sulks and shuts her in her room. Scolded by my boss at work and a wrestling match at home. Oh God, please show me a middle path. Next morning, Nina is cheerfully humming while making toast in the kitchen. Just then, her mother-in-law enters and speaks.
Bahu, Bahu.
Nina doesn't respond and keeps humming.
Bahu, can't you hear? I'm saying something.
Sorry, Mom, I have an ear infection, so I can't hear properly.
What? You've gone deaf?
Nina nods yes and walks away with the toast plate.
Oh Lord, she has gone deaf. She never listened to me before, and now she literally won't.
In the evening, the mother-in-law is sitting in the hall. Nina walks by.
Bahu, make moong dal for dinner. Avoid fried stuff. I get gas issues.
Later, when everyone sits down for dinner, Sarla sees aloo paratha and mango pickle on the table and gets furious.
What is this? I clearly said no fried food.
What, Mom? Did you say something? Please speak louder. I can't hear.
Oh God, she is using this as an excuse now, doing the exact opposite on purpose.
Poor thing, my wife went deaf listening to your taunts.
Because of me. Wow, son. Now it's all my fault.
Ramesh's mom storms off and starts crying in her room. After some time, when she comes out, she sees her daughter-in-law chatting with her neighbor from the balcony.
That was amazing, Sheila Bhabhi. Today, even he gave a fitting reply to my mother-in-law. Now she's sulking in her room. After this, she will think 100 times before taunting me again. This idea worked brilliantly.
Oh, so this is the truth. It was all an act. Now I'll show her.
In the evening, Sarla sees that Nina is nearby. She immediately pretends to be on a phone call.
Yes, I understood. I'll mix that thing in my daughter-in-law's tea today itself. After that, everything will be perfect.
Oh my god, my mother in law wants to poison me.
By evening, the mother-in-law brings a cup of tea and lovingly offers it to her daughter-in-law.
Bahu, look, I made this tea specially for you.
No, I'm not drinking that tea.
Nina, look how sweetly mom brought tea for you. Why are you refusing like this? Come on now, quietly drink the tea.
No, I won't drink it. Mummiji has mixed something in it. She wants to kill me.
What are you saying, Nina? Why would mom do something like that?
I'm not lying. I heard it with my own ears. Mummiji today was talking to someone on phone that she will mix something in my tea today and then everything will be fine.
But you said you can't hear anything, right? Maybe it was a misunderstanding.
Nothing is wrong with my ears. I can hear everything perfectly.
See, son, how she was fooling both of us. I did this to bring out the truth. And here it is, right in front of you.
Nina, you lied to me? That was very wrong of you. Nina lowers her head in shame, while her mother-in-law walks away with a big smile inside.
That felt great. Now I'll really teach her a lesson.
Next day, Nina goes to her mother-in-law to ask about lunch.
Mummiji, what should I cook for lunch today?
The mother-in-law quietly sits without replying at all.
Hey Mummiji, I'm asking something. Why aren't you saying anything?
The mother-in-law points to her throat and mouth, showing that she has lost her voice.
What? You've lost your voice? Oh God, what happened? Listen, come quickly. Look what's happened to Mummiji.
Hey, what now, Nina? I didn't even hear any argument today. So why are you yelling? What did mom do now?
Your mom has gone mute. She's not replying to anything. What will I cook now? Where are the groceries? There is so much to ask. How will we manage if she stays mute like this?
Till yesterday, my wife was deaf, and today my mom is mute. Wow, just what I needed. Well, at least now you are free from her taunts.
She's definitely taking revenge. But I'm her daughter-in-law. I'll get to the bottom of this.
That night, Nina is sitting next to Ramesh, murmuring quietly.
Your mom is fooling everyone. She's taking revenge on me.
Oh, stop it, Nina. Let it go. My mom is not like you.
He doesn't even believe me. Looks like I'll have to take action myself.
Next day, when Sarla opens her cupboard, a snake falls out and she starts screaming loudly.
Snake! Snake! Someone help me! It's a fake snake, Mummiji. I put it there to expose your lie.
Mom, I never expected this from you. You lied to all of us too. From now on, you both fight, argue, do whatever you want, but I won't believe either of you. And if you both fight again, I'll leave this house for good. Got it? And I am damn serious about it. God save me. Ramesh storms out in anger, while both mother-in-law and daughter-in-law look at each other and smile. After that, they never fight again.